I always lose track of the time. I'm more simply focused on trying to stay alive than keep track of where the sun is in the sky, which is an impossible task. Being underground. What is this? Hello? Oh, it's like the Draugr experience. Come bursting out of sarcophagi. Oh, I know where we are. It's around there on the stairwell that you got caught. And what is that noise? Right, I'm dropping down, Shirley. I'm taking a shortcut. Right. Shirley. Vanguard plate helmet closed. Take it to sell. Right, whatever's making that noise, Shirley. I think we've seen enough for one day. I don't really want to hang around to find out anymore. Come on. Come along. Come on, Shirley. Go on the other side of that door, because I have an idea. Grab that. Voila. Nothing's following us out of there anymore. Right. Let's go back. Hang on a minute. There's another keyhole. Oh, the sneaky buggers. Hello? Alright, give me a moment to waggle this one open. What do we got? Lockpicks. I won't say no to it. Maybe there was something more in an age gone past that's since collapsed in on itself, but as I say, I will not say no to a couple of extra coin right now. Nothing on the other side. Definitely not. Right. As I was saying, Shirley, let's go back to the museum, because I think, actually, it might be about time for that statue to be delivered. That does mean another swim through across the freezing cold water. Wait, were we gone more than a day? Surely we couldn't have been gone that long, Shirley. We only set off in the morning, and what time is it now? Well, I mean, I'm not going to complain if they delivered that statue far quicker than we anticipated. I keep hearing somebody rambling when we walk down here, so just watch yourself if you walk down there alone. Because I'd be keeping my sword close. Oh, hello. Oh, it's quite magnificent, actually.
Well, my friend, it seems that did the trick. It hasn't exactly removed the spirit per se, but it certainly has appeased him.
Oh.
I found last night that the spirits of both Niles and Aurelia were wandering the halls of the museum, admiring the displays and taking in the splendor of the building Niles worked so hard on. They seem quite content.
Oh, lovely.
You may see them around from time to time in the late hours of the night, but I wouldn't expect any further problems.
I don't know about saying thank you for your help. It sounds like we've kind of just put a sticking plaster over it. Because if somebody accidentally knocks down that statue, I think we're in a lot of trouble again. But, I know, we got Shirley, we got our friends here, right? But it sounds like you weren't trying to con us, if we've actually got ghosts roaming the halls still, so thank you for your help.
Not at all. Just doing the good work of our case so that the spirits of the deceased get the rest they deserve. And the rest of us can manage to get a good night's sleep as well.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Take care.
Yeah, you take care as well. I'm glad that I didn't wake up to you actually having been burnt alive. Did I not tell you about that? It's not important. Probably nothing to worry about. Oh, let's see then. So, no donations. Oh, it's all back to normal. Oh, hallelujah. Nothing stacked up. Orion. Oh, we've got a guest around already. Orion. Where have you been?
You're here.
I'm here.
I have some exciting news. A benefactor for the museum was impressed with the exhibits here and donated a relic from their personal collection.
Oh, lovely.
Decide if you want to use it or place it right on display.
Oh, you've gotten right back to business. Fantastic. Can't complain about that. What's that? Scourge? What's Scourge? Oh. Causes additional damage to Daedra. Vanishes summoned Daedra. That's an interesting one. It's quite I don't want to call it demonic. It's sinister looking. But I don't think it's demonic. It might be because it's an anti-Daedra weapon. Where are we going to put this? Usually it goes over here if it's a donated item. But not today. Scourge. I'm not actually sure where we're going to put this. Oh, the Gold of Black Blade. Right, that's going here, because I really don't want to carry that around. And gold amulet? Or have I only got part of it? Ah, yeah, this is only the fragment, of course. If those 3 brothers, and they found out that their father's power came from this amulet, they must have split it into 3 then. So that's something we need to get to the bottom of. Definitely don't want to undertake that when I'm on my own or just with Lucian. We're not the best fighters, as we well know. I'm not sure where this goes. Is it going to go in the exhibit hall, the Daedric part of the gallery? Because we've got the Hall of Lost Empires, and then we've got the Daedric part. What did we name the Daedric part? Is it just Daedric Hall? Am I overthinking of this? Yeah, it's Daedric Gallery. And it's very bright with that replica of Meridia's beacon up there. Right, Scourge. Wait, Cake Breaker? That's not going to be the hammer of that guy, is it? Is he just wielding a... I react with Scourge. I don't know the item. Oh, it's because I got it equipped. He's not wielding a Daedric artifact in the form of a keg, is he? Right, read the plaque. Scourge, also known as Makan's Hammer, is a legendary Daedric artifact. It was forged from sacred ebony in the fires of Fickle Dire and is associated with Malakath. It is a fierce weapon which Malakath dedicated to mortals, and any Daedra who attempts to invoke its power will be banished to the void. It also has the ability to banish them to the void with a single blow, and can conjure Daedra such as Dramora and Scamps from oblivion to do the wielder's bidding. It has been described as a bold defenders of the friendless, which could be related to Malakath's role as a Daedric prince of outcasts. Fascinating. Right, Keg Breaker. If there's a plaque, here stands, as a little preemptive, the lost relic of Sanguine, Kegbreaker, also known as Inebriator. So bent on the corruption of the living at their own hand, Sanguine forged the hammer and gifted it as a prize to those who won his depraved games. Ultimately, the hammer's use will result in the user being hopelessly inebriated, a victory for Sanguine in the end. We need to get that hammer off that man. He's got a Daedric artifact. That's not safe. We owe it to him to bloody help him now that we know what it is. Shirley, don't go too... Oh, you've got the ruined books, don't you?
Is everything alright?
Yes, I just need to trade a few things. I need those books back.
We should probably visit a merchant soon.
We will. We do have things to sell that we can't display, and things that we do need to display, actually. Books. Just give me all of them. I'm going to give 20 to Latoria very soon. So we'll lighten our load just enough. We could probably sell these things to Ariana. We do have a merchant. Latoria, I've brought some ruined books for you.
Excellent. Let's see what you have found. Good. It will take some time to decipher these. Come back tomorrow and Latoria will let you know what she has found.
Oh, okay. Very good. I'll come back tomorrow then. Oh, Shirley, you've kind of beaten me to it. I do also want to use the archaeology workstation, because we got some Nordic keystones and some Nordic fragments. I'm hoping we can put them to good use. An ornate Nordic tapestry and an ornate Nordic cup. Can we do both? We can. I think I know where we are going to display those. I think I've seen the cabinet to the left when we go through. Yeah, is it going to be here? That's a tomb relief. Here's room for a tapestry. There we go. That doesn't look particularly Nordic, but I won't complain with what we found. Ornate cup? There we are. How much room do we have for cups? Is it just this one? Well, there we are. A couple more exhibits. Hello. Is the Ghost Helm. Conveys the wearer into a ghostly form, boosting magic skills and stealth. Also reduces physical damage taken and dealt. Hang on, I've got to try this. Can I even put it on? Oh, hello. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like this. Oh, can I... How much sneakier am I, do you think, Shirley? Because I know you know where I am. Oh, if I become a thief. If I ever became a thief, this is what I would wear. I'd be a ghost in the night. A literal ghost in the night. Oh, I'd be a rumour across Skyrim. I'm getting ahead of myself, right? This can go on display. I'm pretty sure. We've got a cabinet for helmets up here, didn't we? Yeah, so we've got all these busts. Let's just take this off. The ghost helm. Surely that belongs on one of these. Come on, where are we at? No? Oh, no, there we are. The ghost helm. Beginning to think I'd got it wrong. Well then, I think, Shirley, we've earned a nice sit down upstairs in the safe house with our feet up. Let's go fill Lucian and Inigo in on our adventures and let them know that we've probably got some nasty adventures with those Golder brothers ahead of us. We're up to 310 displays now. I used the scribe's desk. I just wanted to take a seat while I was going to read the new notes on Orion's desk. What's this? Oh. Oh. So I can create new copies of books. Right, if I had paper, ink, and leather, I could write a new copy of The Last Scabbard of a Crash. Because I still need to hand that in, don't I? Don't I? And the old ways. I don't think we've got to hand that in to anyone. But, okay, right. So we're not going to be reading at that desk. Let's put this quill back on there. Ink. Was there ink around writing supplies? We do have ink and paper. You know what? While we're here, let's do that. Where are the leather supplies? Right, let's sit down then. The Last Scabbard of a Crash. Right, we have a copy of that book then. So we can take one too. And did I just create a book that we don't need? I'm pretty sure we do need one. Yes, because Gorza still needs it. We still need to deliver it to her at some point. But that was a bit of a tangent. What I came for are the notes here by Orion. Orion's notes on Orgnum and the Malmer. King Orgnum was, and could, very well still be to this day the grand ruler of the Malmer people, an ancient cousin of the elves of the Somerset Isles, long banished beyond Pyandonia, the Vale of Mist, for his repeated attempts at conquering the Somerset Isles. Orgnum is supposedly immortal, growing more youthful by the ages, though his greatest claim to fame was his boundless coffer, which yields pure gold from nothingness. I surmise that this boundless wealth is in fact utilizes the ethereal transportational powers that both the Snow Elves and the Aelids seem to have employed in their culture, allowing Orgnum to reach through a portal and seize a handful of gold from some other location. Due to the seemingly random nature of the game, I would theorize that these magical rifts were opening within the coffers and vaults of other wealthy individuals. Perhaps his own enemies, perhaps somewhere totally random. The coffer was last noted as being in the possession of the eternal champion of the era of the Imperial Simulacrum, and all note of the coffer fell into legend and was forgotten thereafter, though I have found references that after the eternal champion ended their days as an adventurer, quite wealthy as a result of the coffer and the other boons of their fame, they may have sealed the coffer away here in Skyrim, protected by an ancient evil so as to ward off any who would seek its absurd wealth. the sort of absurd wealth that I would love right now to rebuild the museum. Perhaps it lies within the remains of a dragon priest. It would be quite a dangerous undertaking, one I do not intend to ever venture upon, but it would be curious to find out its fate. So, Orgnum's coffer. Have we any clue where it could be beyond a dragon priest's tomb? No, we do not. And honestly, it's just as well, because I don't think I'm ready to go fight a dragon priest at the moment. But a coffer where we could reach through and just have endless wealth. Right now, I can't even pay for my own commission, so endless wealth would be lovely just about now. Right, Orion's notes on the Ice Blade of the Monarch. The Ice Blade of the Monarch is truly one of Tamriel's most prized artifacts. Legend has it that the evil Archmage, Almian Selmo, enchanted the claymore of a great warrior with the soul of a Frost Monarch, a stronger form of a more common Frost Atronak. The warrior, Thungnar Assi, was to play a part in the assassination of a great king in a far-off land, and become the new leader. The assassination failed, and the Archmage was imprisoned. The Ice Blade freezes all who feel its blade, and is thought to be able to summon a creature made of ice. The blade circulates from owner to owner, never settling in one place for long. Yagrum Bagan, Tamrielic lore. After I learned of the fall of Mournhold, and the subsequent dissolution of the museum, Torata conveyed in her return letter to me that though many relics went astray after the fall, the Ice Blade strangely vanished weeks before. That very night prior, she apparently had a dream that the blade was being sought along the northern coast of Skyrim, near Winterhold. That a man who somehow was tied to the blade's origin in some way was seeking to reclaim the blade. Quite an interesting tale, and Torata has been known at times to have brief glimmers of prophecy when she sleeps. I wonder if this divination has any merit. Curious. So, an Archmage and a warrior. So somebody tied to either of them is seeking the blade along the northern coast of Skyrim near Winterhold. Did I... Ice Blade of the Monarch. We can expect to find Merion's spyglass out at sea? Oh, that's not going to be a fun one to find. That's going to be in a shipwreck. I'm feeling it right now. But where else? We'd probably have to go to Winterhold, maybe start in the tavern. If somebody's seeking the blade, maybe we'll be able to join them. And... because if there's a mystery to be had, I at least want to see what's going on in it. I'm a very nosy man. Now, what else were we doing? That was it, mannequins. I want to make sure all the mannequins are still where they should be. While I think of a plan of how we're actually going to get some money together. Because right now, there are those commissions. There's the hammer we had commissioned because we need to get the Daedric hammer away from that man in Nightgale Inn? Where was that again? Heljarken. Can't remember what the inn's called, but there's a man in Heljarken with a hammer belonging to the Daedric prince, Sanguine. And I don't feel safe with that on the prowl. And then there's our own equipment we had enchanted, and we've got no hope of affording any of that right now. We have come quite a long way in our armory displays. Go on a bit of a tangent. Still some huge gaps. We've got no Nordic armor. We've got no Elven armor. Got a couple of the weapons we've picked up along the way, but nothing more than that. Glass, no chance. I wonder where that glass mannequin got off to. I'm sure they were just wax replicas. There's no way we've got a real glass armor set knocking around. Got leather. Companion wolf. Stormcloak. Lots of guard armor still. I'm thinking Falkreath is going to be a good place to start. We got an invitation by the Jarl of Falkreath, wanting to meet us. If he can be convinced to become a patron of our museum or sponsor us in some way, that could be a good source of income. I think perhaps Lucian and I should go on that. I don't think Inigo would care for sort of politicking. Lucian probably has a passing curiosity in it. I think his dad is, his father is a councillor? He's something in the Imperial City. Something politicky, I think. Right. For now, it is rather late at night. Let's get a good night's sleep. For the first time in a little while now. No ghosts plaguing the museum. Except for the ones wandering the halls, but we know about them. And Lucian, you and I will head out in the morning.
Right?
Yes, everything's perfectly fine. Have a nice night, everyone.
Let's get moving.
Oh, look at you! You look so dashing in that outfit now. You really do represent the Explorer Society. That is... It's a good look, if I do say so myself. It is a good look. Now, let's put this steel away. I think we're ready to go. We have a bit of breakfast. We can get that on the road. We are heading to Falkreath then, Lucian. And I'm thinking, from Falkreath, we should head up back to Markarth. We'll just see where our fortunes take us today, I think. I just wonder if the Jarl of Falkreath might have a job for us. He has contacted us, kind of out of the blue. He said, oh, I've heard of your reputation. Oh, excuse me, sir. He's heard of our reputation. He wants to meet. He's looking to, well, be associated with us in some way. But I don't think we're quite so grand that being associated with us in some way, when he's the Jarl and we're just curators of a museum, we're relic hunters. I feel like he's going to get the better out of whatever he's about to offer us. By the way, it's a lovely day for a carriage ride, and I hope you brought your reading material. Oh, I think we've turned up just as a patrol was coming back from the road. And it reminds me, actually, now that we're in Falkreath, this is where we met, isn't it? You were at Dead Man's Drink, which is a charming name for a tavern. Oh, it is where you are, rather in Morthal, sorting out their vampire problem. Yeah, I'm on to you. Yeah. Really not impressed by the Dawn Guard so far. Right. So, the Jarl's Longhouse. It feels... well... I don't want to say rude just to march on in. We have an invitation, don't we?
Did you see a dog out there?
A dog? No. Some wolves, no dogs.
Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it.
Oh?
I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Yeah, sure. I'll do just that. A reward, you say? Well, the blacksmith's right here. I suppose we can spare a minute. Excuse me, sir?
Did you see a hound on the road? Fine, strong creature that's been wandering near town?
No. I didn't see a dog on our road down here.
There's one out on the road. I can't afford to chase him down, but I could use a fierce, loyal beast to keep me company. If you are willing to retrieve him for me, I'd give you some fresh meat to attract him out on the road.
I could be convinced to catch him. It's not that I don't want to help, it's just like, my time's quite valuable.
Oh. It's smart to demand something up front. Some gold now, and some when I have my dog. Here's the meat.
Oh, lovely, thank you. Oh, 25, I mean, we can't complain. We've accepted the money now, we're kind of obliged to go and try find this dog. Oh well, we'll sort that in a minute.
Careful.
Excuse me, Lucian.
Sorry, after you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be heading out on the road anyway. If we see him, it's no skin off our back. Right, the Jarl. Hello? I believe you've been expecting us. My name's Arcadius. I'm from the Dragonborn
taxes not come in from
Gallery.
We should send some guards down there.
They are only a little late, Jarl. The trade routes are affected by the war. We should give them another day.
Very well. But when their emissary arrives, I want words with him.
What with taxes being a day
Carrying
late?
defenses is almost impossible lately. Every time we get a new war report, our needs change.
The trade routes are affected as well. Procuring supplies is a guessing game. Weapons sell well, though.
Is this a
Careful
bad
with that,
time?
Ninja. Our merchants could be selling weapons to an invading force.
I'm just gonna... Excuse me, sir, you're looking at me.
Good to see you.
I got your letter, my Jarl. My name is Arcadius on a Dragonborn gallery in Solitude.
Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's
Stories?
a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with.
What?
The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it.
Hang on a minute, you want me to go... First of all, our reputation seems to be bandit killers and sort of pest control. Second of all, you've had dealings with bandits in your own hold. I mean... He seems more interested in making money than giving money out, but... I mean, I can agree to killing bandits, and... Maybe if it was involved with the bandits, maybe there's something lying around, I don't know. I don't necessarily feel good about this, but it will be, we'll do it. It will be done.
Good.
And, you seem awfully young for a Jarl. I'd normally expect you to be all sort of bearded Nords, you know, well on in years.
My uncle Dengir was Jarl until a short time ago. His old age and failing health caught up with him, and he stepped down. He now serves us honorably as Thane, and to the great benefit of the hold, I now serve as Jarl.
Okay. Might have to have a word with the former Jarl, because this guy doesn't seem to be bringing a great benefit to the hold. He seems rather selfish. Does your inexperience make the job difficult at all? Is it being thrust into the role in a time of war and strife?
Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Meanwhile, my very capable steward sees to the needs of the small folk and ensures that my hold runs smoothly. Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. You should try it sometime.
Sounds like you need to pay your steward more because he's the one actually acting as the Jarl. Which is the steward? I think you're the steward, are you? You need to be paid more.
Until later, then.
Yes. At your leave. Is that right?
I want you to reduce their wages for the month.
The month?
Sir, I will shape them up, but with the war on, it is unwise to reduce their wages any further. We can't afford to lose any men if we wish to keep Falkreath protected.
I would think a man of your military training would be able to do with less. But so be it.
They look sloppy. He wants them to reduce their wages for a month. That's just... This man's awful. He shouldn't be in charge of anything or anyone. Dude, I was going to say, who do we report him to? But I don't suppose there is anyone we can report him to. Maybe Yellisif? Is she Queen of Skyrim right now? She's the Jarl of Solitude, I know that much. Could she do anything? Oh, I don't know. I've kind of agreed to go clear out those bandits now, but I suppose if we didn't clear out those bandits, it might clear our reputation of being bandit slayers. Having a reputation for being bandit slayers, though, probably benefits us on the road. If bandits see us and they recognize us, they go, oh no, we'll stay clear of him. And all of them, you know, me, you, Inigo, Shirley now. It might take a little time for Shirley's reputation to spread a bit because we've only just sort of started traveling with her, but people might know her already. You know what? We met in Dead Man's Drink. Let's go get a drink before we leave. A toast to our journeys we've had and journeys to come.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm...
Right then, we've got a couple things to do. We've got to go, for better or for worse, we've got to go kill some bandits that have fallen out of favour with the Jarl. And at the very least, we can do it with a clean conscience because it will help everyone if we take care of those bandits, not just that shady Jarl. And we also have to look out for a dog on the road to Falkreath. The place we need to slay the bandits is getting quite close to Riverwood. So I'm wondering if we take the road, look for the dog through the woods, and head up to Riverwood, kill the leader of Embershard, maybe trek up into the hills, find a snow elf shrine. We'll have to see. I don't think I brought my warm cloak. And there's also Alexi's key. If we end up in the region around Helgen, it might be time we did visit Helgen. I feel like we've been putting it off. So that seems to be the only place we've not... Oh, there's Elo. Are you the dog?
You are exactly what I was looking for.
That's not you doing an impression, is it, Lucien? You just talk. Did the dog... It wasn't just me. I'm not going to turn to my right and find out my horse is talking. The dog just talked.
Yeah, Skyrim is now host to giant flying lizards and two-legged cat men. Are you surprised by me?
Flying lizards?
Yeah, I just talked, and I'm continuing to do so. You see, my name is Barbas, and I have a problem I think you can help sort out.
What could a dog need help with? What, do you need a little scratch behind the ears? You got an itch you can't quite reach with your back paw?
My master and I had a bit of a falling out. We got into an argument and it got rather heated.
Okay.
He's kicked me out until I find someone who can settle our disagreement. That's where you come in.
Are you talking to me telepathically, by the way? I don't want to say that sounds easy enough. I don't know what sort of disagreement you could have with... between a man and his talking dog. This isn't just because you're a little lost puppy, right?
You're very funny. My master's Clavicus Vile, Daedric Prince of Wishes.
What?
As you can imagine, he's quite the important person.
I don't want to say it sounds easy enough. Let's go find him. That sounds terrifying, and I don't want to go find him. But I also don't really want to snub one of the Daedric princes. Oh, no. I kind of wish we brought Inigo now, or Shirley. Oh, can't snub a Daedric prince. Right, sounds easy enough. Let's go find it. You lead the way.
Thank you. Now, since he banished me, Vile's been rather weak. He can't manifest very far from one of his shrines.
Oh.
I know there's a cult that worships him at Hamar's Shane.
Oh.
We should be able to talk to him there. If this works out, I'll make sure you're rewarded. Hey, just don't trust any offer he makes you, okay?
Why would you say that? He says he's rather weak right now.
Falkreath used to be a part of Cyrodiil. If it was as dreary then as it is now, I'm not surprised we let the place go.
Is that all you've got to add after we've seen a talking dog? That guy needed to give us more than 25 septums to go following a talking dog. You know what? We are going to snub one of the Daedric princes. Come on. We're going. We're not doing this. Come on. Inigo. Sorry, Lucien. Come on. Let's gotta go. We're gonna get out of here. The Daedric prince is weak because he's banished his other half. I don't know. Like, we're not taking our chances. We are leaving.